New Balance dropped an entire collection for Coco Gauff just minutes after she won the US Open. Gauff became the third American teenager to win the national women's title at the US Open. Within a few minutes of the win, she was wearing a New Balance collab. They posted this picture, and fans were already commenting on the post saying they wanted it on a t-shirt.
New Balance went wild for Coco Gauff as their brand ambassador claimed victory at the US Open. If you were paying attention, you might have noticed that New Balance didn't just celebrate Coco's win, they had a full-fledged plan in place to cash in on it. But what makes this move truly insane isn't just that they were ready to launch an entire product line the second Coco took home the title. No, the real kicker is how this marketing strategy has stirred up some major tension in the WTA, especially for Sabalenka. There's a reason why she looked frustrated and, honestly, a little envious. But more on that later. First, let's break down New Balance's approach to this historic win and the genius behind it. When Coco Gauff triumphed at the US Open last year, it wasn't just another tennis victory. It was a moment that represented the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and massive potential. For New Balance, it was a moment they had been waiting for. It wasn't just about her win, it was about positioning themselves as a brand that champions rising stars, the future of the sport. But what made their move stand out was how quickly they were able to respond.
New Balance already had the shirt up for sale. Their entire website was revamped to have Coco at the top, followed by her merch line full of what she wore on the court.
Before Coco even lifted the trophy, New Balance was ready. They had already crafted an entire marketing strategy designed around her potential US Open victory. As soon as the win happened, they were all over social media, hyping up the moment and flooding the market with special edition products commemorating her victory. It wasn't just a victory for Coco, it was a victory for New Balance too. The most remarkable part of New Balance's approach wasn't just that they acted fast, it was the scale at which they did it. They dropped an entire merch collection dedicated to Coco's win, with exclusive designs and limited edition products. They didn't waste any time capitalizing on the moment, immediately turning Coco's win into a commercial opportunity. While New Balance was celebrating Coco's success, not everyone was thrilled about the tennis world's newest sensation. If you tuned into the US Open, you couldn't miss the signs of tension bubbling just beneath the surface, especially when it came to Aryna Sabalenka. After the match, as Coco reveled in her well-earned victory, Sabalenka's frustration was palpable. The most telling moment? Sabalenka breaking her racket in frustration. For anyone watching, it was clear. Sabalenka was not happy about the way things were unfolding. And who could blame her? Sabalenka has long been a formidable force in the WTA. But in a sport where branding and marketing are just as crucial as skill on the court, she was suddenly faced with a stark reality. While Coco was basking in her success with the backing of New Balance, Sabalenka was left trying to figure out where she fit into this equation. The reality for Sabalenka is simple. New Balance knows exactly who the queen of the WTA is, and it's not her. In fact, it's Coco Gauff. From the moment Coco's win became official, New Balance was already celebrating in the only way they knew how, by giving her the superstar treatment. And that's not just about marketing, it's about creating a relationship. Coco Gauff isn't just another athlete for New Balance. She's their athlete, their face, the one they're staking everything on. This isn't just a partnership where Coco gets a paycheck and wears the brand's gear. No, New Balance has gone above and beyond to make sure Coco is treated like royalty. She's been outfitted with the latest, most advanced gear specifically designed for her needs. And New Balance hasn't been shy about highlighting her success, using it to propel the brand into the spotlight. This partnership goes beyond just a product endorsement. It's about an entire strategy that hinges on Coco's success, and right now, Coco is winning. New Balance didn't just use Coco's US Open win to sell a few t-shirts and tennis shoes. They partnered with her to design some of the most advanced, high-performance tennis shoes the sport has ever seen. The collaboration wasn't about just slapping her name on a pair of shoes. It was about creating products that not only represent her, but that are built with the specific needs of an athlete at the top of their game. The design of Coco's shoes goes beyond aesthetics. These aren't just shoes for the average player, They are shoes that can help athletes perform at their best. New Balance used Coco's success as an opportunity to show that they are committed to innovation and pushing the boundaries of what athletic footwear can do. But it's not just the shoes, it's the entire package. From head to toe, Coco's gear is customized and optimized for performance. Every piece of clothing she wears, every racket she uses, is carefully chosen and designed to give her the competitive edge she needs. And let's be clear, this partnership has benefited both Coco and New Balance. New Balance's sales have skyrocketed since they signed Coco. In fact, New Balance is now one of the top-earning companies in the sportswear market, with gross sales topping $4.23 billion a year. Coco's endorsement has played a huge role in that. Her success on the court has helped propel New Balance into the spotlight, and their partnership is proving to be one of the most profitable in the sports marketing world. Now, let's take a look at Aryna Sabalenka. She's one of the most talented players in the WTA, and yet she's facing a very different reality than Coco Gauff. While New Balance is showering Coco with customized gear and promoting her every chance they get, Sabalenka is stuck trying to get the same treatment from her sponsor, Nike. In an interview, Sabalenka admitted that she had asked Nike to provide her with custom gear for the 2026 season. She wanted the same kind of personalized treatment that Coco gets from New Balance. But Nike, for reasons unknown, wasn't willing to make that happen. This left Sabalenka feeling frustrated, and honestly, it's not hard to understand why.
And yeah, unfortunately, next season it's not gonna be that special for me. But exactly.
In the world of tennis, where branding and sponsorships are a major part of an athlete's career, it's incredibly difficult to feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve. Sabalenka has the talent, she has the drive, but without the kind of backing that New Balance is giving Coco, it's hard to keep up. Coco's relationship with New Balance is a partnership that many athletes can only dream of. She's not just another face on an ad campaign. She's at the center of New Balance's entire marketing strategy, and that's something Sabalenka doesn't have. Coco enjoys privileges that Sabalenka can only hope for. She gets one-of-a-kind gear, custom fit to her needs. She's treated like a true superstar. But it doesn't stop there. New Balance's dedication to her success goes beyond just providing her with the best equipment. They also make sure that she gets the kind of recognition and exposure that turns her into a global icon. And let's not forget, Coco's success has directly contributed to New Balance's rise to the top of the sportswear industry. The brand's sales figures tell the story. Coco's partnership with New Balance has helped them reach new heights, and in return, Coco gets the best possible treatment. It's a win-win situation, and it's clear that New Balance knows exactly who they're backing. In contrast, Sabalenka's situation is much different. While Coco is enjoying the perks of being New Balance's top star, Sabalenka is left feeling like she's been passed over. She's been vocal about her frustrations, but despite her efforts, she hasn't been able to secure the kind of treatment that Coco gets. This growing tension between the two players isn't just about tennis. It's about branding, marketing, and recognition. Coco's success has placed her at the top of the WTA, and her partnership with New Balance has only solidified her place as one of the most marketable athletes in the world. Sabalenka's struggle to get the same kind of recognition and sponsorships is a reflection of how important branding has become in today's sports landscape. It's not just about winning matches, it's about securing the right deals, the right partnerships, and the right treatment. In the end, it's clear why Sabalenka is frustrated. She's doing everything right on the court, but off the court, she's not getting the kind of treatment that Coco is enjoying. While Coco is living the dream with New Balance, Sabalenka is left to wonder what went wrong. The reality is that New Balance has made it clear who they're backing. Coco Gauff is the future of the sport, and her partnership with New Balance is a reflection of that. Sabalenka may be a dominant force on the court, but when it comes to marketing and branding, Coco has the upper hand. And it's not just about the money. It's about the power shift happening in the world of tennis. As Coco continues to rise and Sabalenka continues to struggle for the same kind of recognition, it's clear that the WTA's landscape is shifting. And right now, it's Coco Gauff who holds the crown. Who do you think deserves the star treatment? Coco or Sabalenka? Let us know in the comments below.